And as always, and we will get started. Cream.
Hey, Mike, how's it going?
Hey, we're here. We're beautiful LA.
No change in health, I'm assuming?
No, we had a little, just had to reassess all the bodies after the other night, see who was still standing. Same 8 are still going tonight. So
That was going to be my question was, at this point, is there concern about so many minutes, or do you think you're managing it well, or does it just matter because it is what it is?
I mean, part of it is what it is, but we limited, what we did today to video and shoot around. We didn't practice yesterday. We had just, tired bodies. I mean, so, try to get them, 40 some hours of rest. For the most part, shoot around was a walkthrough and, some shooting and, film and you get ready for the next one. At this point, that's about the most we can do to prepare. It'll get even harder for Saturday because we don't have an evening game. We have an afternoon game. So that's just, the hand we're dealt right now.
And that's what I was going to ask about Saturday. I know earlier there was some hope that somebody might be able to join by Thursday. Obviously, that didn't happen. Any hope that somebody can join by Saturday?
The plan is to bring Kiara Leslie in tomorrow. She has cleared her concussion protocol, feels good, has done, some workouts. We did a live simulated or, a live workout with some of our people back at home today. And she was good. So that'll be the only one I think right now. Probably we won't have Maisha or Tosh until Tuesday.
Gotcha.
Unless they're feeling, super better tomorrow morning and we decide to fly them in. But I think we're going to err on the side of caution right now.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
Yep.
Jen.
Hey, Coach, just following up on that, any setbacks with either of them, or just this is how an ankle and a knee goes?
No, it's just, trying to get the swelling down for both of them and make sure that, after they do a workout, that they recover from it. You can feel good, going through the workout that morning, but, you don't want it to set you back much. And both of them have stayed pretty sore after the workout. So we're not quite there yet.
Gotcha. And with the grade 8, I know you mentioned, trying to get them as much rest as you can, but even so, it seems like not every team would be able to keep up the energy that they've been able to have every game, over the past week. How do you think that the team's been able to sustain that beyond, you guys taking care to limit their minutes outside of games?
I mean, I think there's a couple parts of it. I think that the majority of this group, and I start with Tina, as I said the other day, but, Ariel and Shavante and all those guys, they came to us in really good shape. We didn't have, for the group that's here right now, it wasn't a training camp where we had to play them into shape. They came in good shape. Leilani probably was the one who had been off the most. And so I think it took her a little longer, but right now she's kind of hitting her stride. So, you try to balance getting in the gym to shoot and keep your shooting rhythm with just getting off your feet for the rest of the time and, study scouting reports and study film. And, in some ways, the games are a little bit easier than practice in some regards. 36 minutes with a halftime and, timeouts and everything else is probably shorter than what they go through some days in a practice. And that's kind of how, practices should be. They should be a little bit harder than games sometimes as far as what you have to expend energy wise.
Is it maybe extra challenging that you're getting an LA team that kind of wants to push the pace, is playing small tonight? Like, would you prefer, all things equal, a slower team?
I prefer a team that wasn't very good, but unfortunately that doesn't happen. They are, we've faced Atlanta and Indiana's guards who were quick. Seattle was a little different. We're back to this, kind of penetrating shoot threes team tonight. But they have, you look at it the other way, they have to guard us. And so, how are they going to contend with Tina, on the block? Are they going to double her? Probably some. Are they going to give us those openings that Seattle gave us the other night? when they doubled and Tina was willing to make the extra pass. We got wide open threes the other day, you know, and then it's just a matter of whether you knock them down or not. I mean, I was telling somebody about an hour ago was asking me, you know, what's the big difference? I said, we're making the shots that we were missing 3 weeks ago. They're pretty much the same shots. It's just going in right now.
Amazing how that works.
Amazing.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
John,
Hey, Coach, how are you doing tonight?
Great. Thanks.
So what do you think the biggest weaknesses for LA, and how can you exploit that tonight? Thank you.
I mean, I don't know that they're a really weak team, except that, you know, when they're missing both the Gumakays, that's a problem for them. I mean, that's their physical presence in their starting lineup. And so, you know, they're playing a little bit smaller lineup. So we're trying to take advantage of them inside. You know, they picked up Christina Nigwe a while back. She played pretty well in the game against us in DC, but that's their most physical presence. So we have to make them pay. We have to have a balance of inside and outside play. I think that's the biggest thing. And then I think that, you know, we might be a little bit better perimeter shooting team the way we're playing right now anyway. So that if we can get them to have to double or overhelp on pick and rolls, we can draw and kick and get wide open 3-point shots. I think, you know, that's something that is generally an advantage for our team. We lead the league, or second, I guess, in the league in 3-point attempts. And now we're second or third in makes. So we have to do that.
So despite them going with a smaller lineup tonight, do you think you would stick with the bigs to make them pay inside tonight, or do you think you would adhere to their smaller lineup?
Oh, in actual size, it's almost a dead matchup. I mean, Zowie B is actually a little bit bigger than Tina. You know, Coffee and Teresa Plaisance are fairly close in height. Coffee's a little bit smaller, but it's not like a noticeable difference. And then the guard matchups, you know, are kind of same size all around. And, you know, Cooper's a little bit or bigger than a couple of our guards, and we're bigger than Christie and Wheeler. So, I mean, right then it's just, you know, what team can win the chess matches, how to get some advantages. But we're not going to change our lineup particularly for them. I do think we can get away with a smaller lineup sometimes against them, but it's not like we're going into it saying that's a big game plan for us.
Best of luck tonight, Coach.
Thank you.
I think that's it, Coach. Thank you.
Thanks. See you all after.